What causes people faced with exactly the same curriculum to take it in and learn and achieve, or to not take it in, not learn, not achieve?
Learning is what makes us able to go beyond the limitations of the genetic lottery. Teaching massively enhances the power of learning.
Teachers can use research and engage with research to see what really works in their classrooms.
Children, and in fact everyone, will tell you that they have a preferred style, but the data show that they are no better or worse in their preferred style than in any other style.
Understanding how we learn is at least as important as defining what we should learn.
Substantial minority of children within our society have poorer literacy and numeracy levels and really allow them to have full participation in society.
How can I get the students to really understand in depth the concepts so that they can apply them to other situations and exactly the problem set they've been trained on?
Great strides have taken place in cognitive neuroscience.
Neuroscience has given us an awful lot of answers. The hard bit was actually knowing what to do with it.
And I wonder if we think that education's kept up with those strides.
Education neuroscience is being done by people who find it very difficult to communicate simply in a language that teachers would understand.
Understanding how something works may help us promote it perhaps as a teaching practice, give us more confidence in it, but it can also inform how we implement it more effectively.
Neuroscientists and psychologists need to work with teachers and actually with young people themselves in order to carry out these studies in the classroom.
Somebody needs to do the knitting, somebody needs to do the join up between the research and the actual practice, and the practitioners in particular. And I think we have a great deal to learn from one another.
Progress can only be made through the kinds of things that you're doing, where you bring people together to have conversations.
Part of the Learnus role has to be creating those links, those bridges.
Understanding the brain, understanding how we learn, just becomes part and parcel of the curriculum that we're trying to offer our children today.
I would like to see Learnus as the forum for this very great debate.
Neuroscientists and teachers now understand learning from each of their own perspectives. They have not really met in the middle.
The learning, not the teaching.
So changes will only come about by dialogue, and it's as much teachers directing neuroscientists to important questions as it is the other way around.
And educational outcomes.
If neuroscience is going to have an impact on education, it's the outcome of a collaboration between multiple parties, neuroscientists, psychologists, teachers, policymakers.
And the interplay between physical science and social science.
It's an essential part of being a scientist that you have conversations with practitioners like teachers.
The partnership between practitioners and researchers is absolutely central.
If we had more people who really sit at the middle in a professional sense between what's going on in research laboratories and what's going on in classrooms.
I think this is kind of difficult, but that's where Learnus is kind of quite useful in terms of trying to link these different groups.
It's about a group of people from very diverse backgrounds who are coming together to try to communicate to each other and explore the issues around how we learn better.
And it's an opportunity to get teachers to talk to the academics and the academics to talk to teachers.
So Learnus to me is a community. It's not just sitting around thinking, it's actually doing things.